guys, welcome back to 12 Days of Christmas. We're on day 8, which means we're 2/3 of the way through already. It goes fast, it always does. Do you want to pass it to me? I'm excited. Let's open it. People have said you're doing really good with pigs, by the way, in the comments.
Good.
They said it's good to have a non-horror lover pick something. I agree. Sometimes I do judge it by its cover.
I was trying to be resourceful. Well, I was using leftover wrapping paper to try and not waste.
Okay. It's taped to the DVD. What is he? Okay, I'm getting some. Oh my god. Demon seed.
That is what the movie is called. It's not Carrie's a Demon Seed, it's just Demon Seed.
What is this? If you guys can see the back, it's fucking bizarre. Susan Harris is alone in the house when suddenly doors lock, windows slam shut, and the phone stops working. Susan is trapped by an intruder, but it's no ordinary thug. Instead, the intruder is a computer named Proteus, an artificial brain that has learned to reason and to terrorize. When it says carries the demon seed, or the demon seed, I just thought it was going to be like an impregnation kind of thing, but maybe it is. Like it looks like she's giving birth or something like this here. So to hear it's about a computer is very, very strange.
I don't know where you look like she's giving birth, but sure. She looks like she's on a, like, you know when they roll out the dead people, like in the... in a morgue, on a morgue tray. Yeah, I guess that, but I guess with the title, that's what I see. And it says Fear for her. Sure. So it is Julie Christie is the actress in this. I don't know anything about this film. I've never heard of it. I mean, Scanners, we kind of started off with something that was very much involved in computers with the back and forth in that film. So I'm hoping this one's a little bit better, but I've never heard of this. But throughout the 12 Days of Christmas this year, I feel like there's been a lot of gems that I've just never heard of, but you guys seem to know at home. So maybe this is another one. This looks very interesting. I'm a little bit worried, as usual, but I'm not going to judge this one too hard yet. You've been really good with finding some gems, so we will see. But maybe because I'm not going to judge it, it's going to be bad. Okay guys, I never do this, but so funny, I just recorded that clip of me being bored out of my brain, and this is the film, right? This is in the film. Hopefully I won't get copyrighted for showing you this like 10-second clip, but how perfect is this?
This is so goddamn boring! 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 I'm never ever see you again!
Amy? I mean, like me. Seriously. I thought that was just so funny. Okay, back to viewing. Back to viewing. That was a roller coaster if I have ever seen one on film. Gromit didn't think so much. Gromit, what did you think? Did you like it? That film, as I said at the start, is quite slow, and before anyone jumps down my throat being like, oh my god, millennials just can't handle films, they think it's so boring. I've been here knitting, so if that is bored me more than my knitting, I think that's a sign. This one's going to be really hard to talk about without doing any spoilers, and I usually don't do this, but because I already read out the cover of the, you know, the blurb, and I showed you the cover, it actually gives away a lot, so I'm just going to give some spoilers in this, so if you're ready for that, stay tuned. But just so you guys know, I don't think it's worth going out and watching this film, so if you're okay with a little bit being spoiled, then stay tuned. So as I read on the back of the blurb, this is about this, you know, it's like a smart home device, but it's like this intelligent technology that has done all these amazing things for the world, but it has a terminal in the creator's home. So it's using all of its intelligence, kind of like a smart home device, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say any words just in case anyone has some of those devices at home and I like say their names, but you know what I mean, like a home hub, which is really funny because obviously this is something that we have in modern society. This is something we have now. The technology has evolved, so it's really funny seeing how like clunky it is in this and all of the different things it could do and how like space age that was at the time. A big part of it is you just waiting for the device to go evil or go wrong, and you know what's gonna happen because you've read the blurb and you've seen the front cover. And as I said, seeing the front cover, you pick up the title of the film, which is about a seed, a demon seed. So you know that something's gonna happen, and it does happen. But it is a lot of like fighting the machine back and forth. And I will say some of that part is like a little bit creepy, and I do think it translates well into modern times. Obviously, everyone was always talking about AI and how it's like listening to us and taking over. So I think that bit did translate really well, but I think it just took a while to get there and really get into the movie. They spent so much time building up the background of the device instead of just like going straight into it. I think it would have been a little bit more isolating if it was just about her in the house and you would really feel like you're in there with her, but because it kept cutting to other things outside the house and different aspects like that, I felt like you were taking it out of that situation. Sometimes it's good to have isolation in a horror movie. I feel like it is a really good technique and it works really well with these kind of, it's not like a home invasion film, but these kind of hostage kind of film, I guess. Other than that, there's not a lot to say about this film. I really like the sinister music. I thought the lead, she was really great. Again, it was really tense, and there's some really disturbing scenes. There's also, I was thinking, because it's R-rated, where they got that rating from. I mean, obviously the seed aspect comes into play, and that's a very disturbing scene, but there's also a shower scene where she's naked, and I'm not sure if it's meant to show how vulnerable she is to this thing watching her in the house, but it was just seemed unwarranted and just like random boobies, as these kind of horror movies usually have. But other than those aspects, it's really just the film kind of ticking along. I will say the ending was pretty intense. It's very sci-fi, this film, so definitely keep that in mind. It takes you to other dimensions, but the ending of the film, yeah, it shows a little bit on the back cover, if you remember back to that, but it doesn't reveal the full gravity of the situation, so I thought that was kind of cool, but yeah, super cheesy, super cheesy. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 10. I'm not a huge fan. As I said, it's a little bit slow. Obviously, at the time, it might have been a little bit different to watch this when it first came out, but now I feel like there's so many other films that kind of tackle this idea, and we've seen it done in a few different ways. So in this kind of film, it didn't really grab me, scare me, or anything like that. I do think a couple of scenes were disturbing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not something I would run out and grab or probably ever watch again. But let me know if you guys have seen this film down below. I'd really be interested to see what your thoughts on it are. I just think it's like a really generic kind of sci-fi film, but eager to hear what you guys have to say as always. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for all your nice comments and thumbsing up the videos every single day. It makes me really want to do this next year. So I'm going away for Christmas next year, so make sure you thumbs up these videos so I know that you guys want it, so I can pre-record it. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and if you missed yesterday's, here it is, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another 12 days of Christmas. What could it be? Hopefully it's better than this one, because we went a little bit down. Bye guys!